Enrich your musical dreams with an expert and international music educator, John Chitambo. Welcome to JC Music Education Channel. Music education for all ages and races.
Hello and welcome to our 5th lesson, boys and girls. Friends, everywhere, wherever you are, whenever you're following these lessons, it's really interesting and exciting that we are progressing, and this is our 5th lesson of this violin progressive series. And today's lesson introduces us to the fingers, the use of the fingers, and we are going to cover the following. We will cover the E on the D string, F sharp on the D string, and G on the D string. These 3 notes are found on the open D string, which we covered in the previous lesson. Let's just revise. We know the crotchet beat. It's 1 beat. And we know the crotchet rest. You rest for 1 beat. So let's now go straight into the lesson. Right. There are 8 patterns that we're going to look at. And I think I'm going to do a video on this, on the patterns. For this lesson, I want us to go to pattern number 1. I'm not going to go deep into theories of how keyboards and semitones and all, but I want you to master some of these fingering patterns, and I want you to memorize them. The first fingering pattern we use in violin: 1 space, 2 close fingers with the finger 3 and space. So this is the first one. Now this pattern, where you see distance, if you look on the piano, we have black notes and white notes. So this space here, where the 2 fingers are close, is same as black note and white note. So everywhere where we see fingers close, it means there is a short distance. And the short distance in music, we say a semitone. I don't want to go in detail. If you master this pattern of distance close for this lesson, then you're done. Because actually, forget about the small finger. I want you to master this. This is what we're gonna use. So where this distance, it means there is a white note, black note in between, and another white note. That is a full tone, 2 semitones. But where there is a short distance, fingers close, it means black and white close, and we call that semitone. But also on the piano, you'll find where it's white and white, but they're very close. Where there's white close to white, that's another short distance. If a white note is close to another white note, that's another short distance. It's the same distance as black note next to the white note, or white note next to the black note. Those are short distance. And now that you understand this, I don't need to go in detail. I don't need to go too much into, just understand this pattern. Then we are ready to start. And our first note for this lesson is your E. Now, all these notes that we're going to cover in this lesson are found on the D string. That is your 3rd string. So let's start. So your first finger is your E finger. And where you find your E on the staff is right there, that E, and it's on the first line of your staff. Every single time you see the note on the first bottom line, just know that it's an E. It doesn't matter whether I put a crotchet, I put a minim, I put a semi-brief, that is rhythm. But as long as you see a note on the first line, that is your E. How do you play your E? But I'm gonna first play it so that you hear how it sounds. This is your E. As simple as that. That is your E. That is your E. Now do we play it? From here to the other side. And from here to this side. You should make sure it's forming a square. But this is simply a theory. What I want to teach you is to make sure that you can't play up here, you can't play up here, you can't go there. That's not your E. So you put your thumb down here, your E should be somewhere there. But we're gonna master the sound, not the finger. Most teachers, they put the fingertips, they put markings. But I don't do that. I don't encourage that, because it delays the development of your hearing. So you should develop the ability to hear the sound. And so that is your E. If I play that E, it should sound. If I take my finger slightly up, that's not E. So what I want us to look at in this lesson is the ability to hear the sound.
Music education for all ages and races.
Let's play our first exercise, playing E. Let's get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And there is a repeat sign there. Let's move. 1, 2. 1, 2. That was our E. And if you play from the previous open D, it sounds like this. D. That's the sound. It can't sound like. No. No. No, that is not your E. So, what is my E? Me, that's the sound. Now, let's move on straight to our next note. Remember the pattern. That pattern, distance, and space. So that space will be our F sharp. F sharp. And where is your F sharp? If you put your fingers here, that's your E. And so that is your E. And we're saying distance. So that should be distance. Not close, but distance. Not too much. That is too much. It's again about sound. It's about hearing the sound. E. So you have your D, E. Not too much. If you go there on the E, then definitely this won't be your F sharp. It will be another thing. So your E, not too down here, but somewhere there. That's your E. But listen to the sound. And now we have distance, meaning F sharp. When we come to down there, that should be your F. We don't want to talk about F today. That is your F sharp. So we need that distance, because very soon we're gonna come to the close part. We're gonna do that. So E, F sharp. There is a distance there. This is not close. There's a distance. So make sure there's a distance. And look at the distance from here for me to play E. Somewhere there. It should form a square. And from here to there, that is absolutely not close. That is our pattern 1. Because very soon we're going to bring the final finger and we are done for today. So let's go to F sharp. E, D, E, F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Repeat. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful! That was your F sharp. We've covered the E, we've covered F sharp, and finally, after your F sharp is your close G. And again, that is your G. So finally, we have E, F sharp distance. So these guys are not friends. F sharp and E are not friends. Just know that. So you have your E, F sharp, and these guys are friends. And we have covered the 3 notes: D open, E finger 1, F sharp, and G. If you struggle to hear the G, the open G should be together with the finger 3G. So that can guide you. That's open G. That's a finger G. So let's play the pattern now as we end our lesson. 1, 2, ready, G. 1, 2. And then you can repeat. Boys and girls, it's as easy as can be. All you need to do is to listen to the sound. You need to hear the D. You need to hear the E. You need to hear your F sharp. And you need to hear your G. Listen to that. If I play something like this, that is not the sound. What do I want you to do? I want you to develop the sense of hearing. That is your F sharp and G. D, E, F sharp. Very good. And finally, as we end, let's move on to our final one where we play D, E, F sharp, and G. At the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Repeat. And you can go on and on and on and on. Have fun with your instrument.
Enrich your musical dreams with an expert and international music educator, John Chitambo. Welcome to JC Music Education Channel. Music education for all ages and races.